No, no, yeah, no.
What's up, guys? Back here with another video. This one is my top 10 worst movies of 2016. Sorry this is a little late, but I'm going to start off the year right by getting off the shitty movies that happened last year. Now, before I start this list, I'm going to start off saying I am sick as a dog right now. I mean, it sucks to start the year off like sick, but I had to get this out because one of my New Year's resolutions is I need to start putting out more videos, better content. I'm gonna do that for you guys. So apologize for the of this video right now. I want to be in bed right now, curled up. My head hurts, sore throat, stuffy nose, but I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna just and I guess it makes sense to do a shitty, my top 10 worst movies while I'm sick, because these movies that I'm about to talk about made me sick. So let's get into it. Just like my top 10 best, I have some dishonorable mentions. Not honorable mentions, dishonorable. The first one, Assassin's Creed. How the fuck do you fuck up Assassin's Creed? It's like the content's right there. Jason Bourne. Come on, man. How you fuck up Jason Bourne? Okay, Jason Bourne's like one of my favorite movies. And, the Bourne, the Bourne franchise is one of my favorite franchises. And Kung Fu Panda. Pure shit. Alright, let's get into it. Kicking off the list is Sausage Party. I think the reason why this is on my list is because I was a huge fan of the trailers and everything, and I love Seth Rogen and his crew, but it's just this movie got stupider after the past 15 minutes of this movie. The first beginning of the movie was interesting. I loved, the talking. It was pretty cool, but again, the movie just went downhill from there and just never picked up. And I only laughed a couple times, but besides that, the movie is pretty much garbage. Number 9, The Fifth Wave. The Fifth Wave is stupid. First of all, it's predictable as hell, okay? It's stupid as hell. Bad acting by this child actor, and very forgettable, okay? So that's why it's number 9, and I can go on and on about the movie, but just why? Number 8, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is a movie that kind of offended me because it made every single movie every male character stupid. And I think, why? You didn't have to do that. I understand for women power and all that type of stuff. I'm all for that. I had no problem that they were all women. I actually thought it was pretty cool. But the movie, I just watched it in the theater for I'm very offended. It's like you made every single character a fucking idiot. Not only did you have a stupid plot, because the plot was fucking ridiculous as hell. It's just, again, it just really turned me off. And I love all four of those actors. But it just, again, I watched the movie feeling offended, so that's why it's on my list as number 8, because, come on, dude, I'm all for women power, but you don't have to dumb down the dudes, okay? So that's what's on my list. Number 7, Jack Reacher 2. First off, I barely remember the first Jack Reacher, so why the hell and I think that movie barely made money, so why the hell make a sequel to a movie that barely made this money, budget money back? Is beyond me. It just, not only that the plot was very fucking predictable, the action was, I feel like I seen better work from Tom Cruise. There was a storyline that I thought, what the fuck they were doing throughout the movie, and at the end it turned out to be like, oh, you know what, I'm not the father. It's like, then why the fuck do you have to have this one character, this girl along the movie if it's not the father? And it was stupid as hell. I'm sorry. So that's why it's number 7 right now. So Jack Reacher. Number 6 is another Seth Rogen movie, Neighbors 2. First off, not only is this movie fucking did not need to be made, because I love the first one, this one was fucking stupid as hell. Because first off, the girls, they trying to do pranks. They're not doing pranks. That's just stupid shit, okay? Robbing your shit and selling it is not a prank, okay? That's robbery and burglary. The girls basically is like, oh, well, we want to be partying because the guys can have parties, but it's like they weren't understandable that, you know, these people are trying to sell a house. Okay, they all asked for a very, you know, agreeable request. Be quiet, please. Don't throw parties while we're trying to sell this house. Can you please do that? And they couldn't even do that. Okay, Seth Rogen and the girl, I forget his wife's name, was fucking stupid because it's like, first off, why don't you just call the cops? That's number one. Number two, there was a scene where they knew that they had drugs in one particular spot. They was the only people selling drugs. Instead of stealing the drugs, why would you call the cops? This is fucking stupid as hell. So again, this movie's on the list purely because of that. Not just because the movie is stupid, but because it's like, this movie did not need to be made. Number 5, another Zac Efron movie. Mike and Dave Neve's Wedding Dates. Not only is this movie predictable as hell, or not predictable, but forgettable. The movie was dumb. I didn't laugh not once. I take it back. There was one scene in the massage part I did laugh at, but besides that, the movie was not fun at all. And I think mainly why this movie is on this list is because I had a bad movie theater experience I don't want to get into, over a lady was just yelling and cracking up at every stupid little thing. I was like, this movie's not that funny, why are you laughing that hard? So that's why this movie's on it more than anything, is because of a bad movie experience. But this movie was also pretty shitty. So yeah, I still love Zac Efron. I think he's very funny. I love the movies he's picking out, but these two were not the one. Number 4, 50 Shades of Black. I love Marlon Wayans, but he realized that the parody movies just not working for him. I'm sorry, he needs to do something that's like original. Like sit down, write a script that has, you know, something that's original, that has a beginning, middle, and end. Not something that's, you know, popular and, you know, and just rip it off. Okay, I feel like that's ran the ship. It's no longer funny. I didn't laugh not once. It was really cringeworthy, and it's just like, do something like White Chicks. That movie is funny. Something that's original. Something that's, you know, cool. He's doing his own little thing away from his brothers and sisters, which I think maybe he needs to get back into. You know, just I feel like that's this slapstick stuff is not his stuff work. Okay, those parodies from the Paranormal Activity movies, they're not that funny either, and this movie is not that funny. So he needs to do original stuff, not just ripping off something that's very popular at the time. So that's why it's number 4. Number 3. Everyone said that this movie was gonna be shit just by the trailers. I was the only person I think in the world that saw the trailer and thought, you know what, this is actually might be good. And then I walked out. No. Gods of Egypt was shit. Okay? Gods of Egypt was not only was like whitewashed, the CGI, oh my god. It's like, it's 2016 at the time. It's like, you could have made a better CGI movie. You know, I was like, come on. Gerard Butler's acting was like awful. Like, I think I've seen better acting in pornos. And that kid actor, I forget his name, I can't remember, but I know he's gonna be in the new Pirates of the Caribbean. He's also in the movie The Giver, which I didn't care for, and I love that book. So I just don't like that actor, I don't think. So I think that's another reason why. It just, the movie's awful. I'm sorry. You know, it's just bad. Just ugh. And the movie felt like it was like 3 hours long when it wasn't that long at all. It was actually, I think, maybe a 90-minute movie, so the movie felt long and it wasn't that long at all. So that's why it's number 3. Number 2. Ugh. Now this one was my number 1 for the longest time. Number 1 and 2 were very switchable, but this one is right along 2. Now I barely liked the first one, but this one was on a whole nother level of like annoying. Kevin Hart was just super annoying. It wasn't funny. The movie wasn't funny. The action just wasn't there for me. And it's just, I don't care. It was a scene in the movie where I knew he had to be quiet. It's like, oh, you have to be quiet, or you know, you'll set off some alarm or some bullshit like that. At that moment, I was like, oh my god, thank God, because he talked so fucking much. I was like, please, just shut the fuck up. And he couldn't do that. So, I mean, I love Kevin Hart, don't get me wrong, but it's just too much of him. It's just, please stop. And, you know, Ice Cube's like he was just there for a paycheck, you know. So, and I love Tim Story too, the director. I love Tim Story. I like his movies, but it's just this. The first one was alright, but it did not need to be a sequel. Please don't make this into a trilogy, please. I think this movie made money, so I think we're good. I think we'll get another one. Unfortunately, so that's why it's my number 2. Number 1. The shittiest movie I've seen all year. A movie that, like, why the fuck? The Darkness. The Darkness was a movie that I got dragged on to see, and I think I told my friend that this movie was shit when I saw. I didn't have no interest in seeing it. Not only was this movie dumb as hell, it was a scene where I think first off there's a whole bunch of scenes, but it's like there's a scene where there's an anorexic girl who's like trying to hide that she's anorexic. But if you're trying to hide that you're anorexic, why would you put your fucking food underneath your bed and like just soak in mildew? Throw it in the garbage or something. I don't know. It wasn't fucking stupid. The kid was fucking weird. And then had some Indian type ghost bullshit that they touched this like cursed object. I was like, oh my god. And Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon. What the hell happened to you? No, this movie was just pure shit. It's just, oh my god. Again, like I said, these Ryan on 2 and this movie were interchangeable, but then I thought about it. I can't watch this movie ever again. If I was forced to gunpoint to watch Ryan on 2, I guess I would watch it. But this movie, I'd be like, pull the trigger. This movie was fucking bullshit. Holy shit. It's like, then there was something with the mom. I can't remember. I can't remember what the mom was, her deal, but her deal was pretty crazy as well. So, wow. This movie was shit, okay? And I think it was made on a shoestring budget, so I think it made money. Pretty God does not get a sequel. So yeah, that was the shittiest movie I've seen all year. There you have it. That's my list. Take it or leave it, guys. Okay, if you guys like it, I really, if you guys think these movies are shitty, give this video a thumbs up. Last year was a really cool year for this channel. I think I got even bigger ideas for this channel as well for going into this year. A lot more videos, a lot more reactions, a lot more TV and movie reviews. I know I've been lacking on that on this channel a lot, but I'm definitely going to put it up there a lot. Going to film school, so I'm trying to work into the schedule of how I'm going to do all this because this is in San Francisco and it's a commute, so I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do a channel update pretty soon, but for a long time I got a lot of shit I'm doing. I'm very excited for this year. I'm very, very excited for this year. Let's make this an awesome year. Like I said, I got movie reviews, TV reviews, more reactions, and I'm gonna try to do some skits as well. So I'm very excited for that. I got a couple of stuff I'm writing right now that I'm going to maybe do on this channel. So look forward to that. I'm also doing some giveaways, so also look for that. So yes, I'm very excited for this year. Let's make it an awesome one. I want to thank you guys so much for the people who subscribe to the channel. Keep subscribing, keep liking, sharing this video, and let's just try to make this channel the best it can be. Alright, so peace out. I'm gonna go to sleep because, like I said, I'm sick as a dog and I need to get in this fucking bed.
Oh, love.